The movie's on the rocks. Let's see. Budget. Uh, I don't know what the budget was, but the intake wasn't very less than $1 million for a box office. But they never listed the thing. Less than $1 million when you get some major stars in it, like Bill Murphy. I'm quite sure he didn't do this for that thing. But Bill Murphy plays the father of Laura, and Laura's husband is a self-made man, and he is making these deals all over the place to make sure his business makes money. And it's a young guy, and his secretaries are all young, and sometimes he has to travel with the secretary too. And I guarantee, being in this situation, I can't say being in this, but being in this situation, you really want to bring a female along on your business trips. I worked at a company, and when they had a person going, say, another part of the world, being big food company, they would bring along a female. And the reason you bring along a female is because they interact with the wives of the people you're contacting. And yes, wives do say something to their husbands about getting, for purchasing. It was one of the things about business. You bring along a female. Sometimes it's a secretary, your executive secretary, or secretary in the pool. And you bring along, I did it as a producer. I and the director would go and meet people, and depends on what we were looking for is how, as she said, you interact with the person. If it was a female, she talked to a female, as the director. If it was a male, I talked to the male. If he was straight, I would talk to him. If he was gay, I would talk to him. If she was gay, the director would talk to her. And the same thing, you understand, because a lot of people we dealt with, yeah, it's in the entertainment business. Yeah, yes, that's right. That's the world we live in. Okay. This thing, Bill Murphy is a father, and he looks at his son-in-law as possibly, he's a man. Yes, is what man do, because Laura's father was a womanizer, which didn't do his marriage very well. And her father considered all males being the same. If she's cute, and he did employ cute secretaries, and there's a reason for that. When you're dealing with other businessmen, you want to have a young crew in there, just like, if you own a thing. And it sells. Did he take his wife and 2 daughters along? Oh, no. You don't take them on business trips. You take the executive secretary. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And, of course, her father started putting into suggestion that your husband's playing around. He's working late. Yes, he's working late. Ever put in 16 hours a day? I've worked in 16 hours a day. And I put in weekends for a company. And when you're doing production work, you're committed, okay? And people who are basically starting out put in 16 or 20 hours a day. Exhausting, yes. They get to go home and see their family once in a while. But, of course, her father suggested, and start going, looking into where he's staying overseas because he has contacts here and contacts there. And oh yes, go look at his cell phone for email messages. Go look into his computer for email messages. Right. The suspicion is there. That's why the movie is called On the Rocks, like the marriage is about to fail with help of father-in-law. And they got together at the final end, and I'm busy all the time. I get home when I can, and which is true. Yeah, you get home when you can. And the thing, finally, he gives her a watch. He said, "Oh, I had to have this engraved, and it took me time to get it engraved." And yes, happy. They kiss, and everything's okay. But that's the movie On the Rocks, because you never, marriages are shaky. How do I know? Should I really get the detail? Am I cheating on my wife? Are you kidding? She'd kill me. Even if I looked at the other girl. You better look and not touch. If I find you're touching, but of course I got a mom. But yeah, it's a nice, interesting movie. It deals with what if. No, go see it. Get the DVD.